Hello and welcome back to the finish line.
We are live! Italia!
Italia!
Can't wait for the
It's
final now.
going to Rome. It's going to Rome. It's going. Football's going to Rome. Oh, can't wait for the final.
It's coming home, lads. It's coming home. Even you know it is now. Record breakers. Jordan Pickford, clean sheets the whole way. Never been up before in 5 games.
His haircut is the worst haircut I've ever seen in my whole
Hey, look.
entire life. And I don't even have hair, so I can't really comment, but it is. Also,
He keeps making random attempts to get the ball out of the way, pushing it this way, pushing it that way, jumping this way, shouting at his defenders. Carry on. I don't care what his hair looks like. He frightens the living crap out of me. But
He is going to cost you big time when you play someone decent. He is a Fruit Loop.
I got the TV in the room upstairs, and I don't got RT on it, so I don't got the Irish channel to watch it on. And my God, UTV and BBC, it is literally like vomit coming out of the telly.
It's ridiculous.
Every time England play. Like, even when they're not playing, they're still talking about it.
They're still talking about 1966, Dave.
And I actually said to Andrew before the start of the tournament, I
I was
fancied
just going to say something there. I won't know. Our Irish listener, I was going to say, you're still talking about 1916, so let's not go back too far now.
He's known he's a blow-in now because he's bringing up 1916 as if it's not.
Oh, look, there's Tom.
Yeah. Watch him next year now or 2 years time when Ireland get into 12 years time when Ireland get into a competition and he's all painted face, green, white, and orange, and he's running
went
around.
to the Euros 5 years
See?
ago in an island jersey. Full on.
There we go. Now we have it. Somewhere in
suppose-
Scotland, Kubo is turning in his grave. I was going to say, but Kubo's not dead.
Turning in his haggis.
See, you can't support 2 bloody teams, Tom.
Nah, you can.
And you're saying with the fucking hurling as well. Wexford.
Oh, no, you can't do that either.
Wexford and
Whoa,
Waterford.
whoa,
You know
whoa.
who you're supporting.
No, I support Waterford. I'm not supporting bloody
Wrong.
Wexford.
Right, we solve this. We solve this now. Ireland are playing England. Who'd you support?
Gotta sit on the fence. I can't. I just
Ah. You can't. No.
Pick one.
No.
Pick one. You have. It's the World Cup final. It's never going to happen. By the way, World Cup final. Ireland are playing England. What jersey do you wear going to the match?
Can I get one of those like gay?
No, you
half-
cannot get one to half
I
ones.
knew he was
No,
gonna
you
say
can't get that
I
one.
actually knew you were going to say.
You have to pick one right now.
I have no idea. Probably England because they'll win. So
Traitor. Waterford against Wexford.
Up Wexford, Jenny. Yeah, up Wexford. They were unlucky yesterday. Claire were even luckier today, Dave. Did you see Claire today?
I wouldn't say they were unlucky. There was a terrible
She
refereeing
penalty.
decision. A terrible refereeing decision. Probably the worst refereeing decision I've seen in a GA match in probably 6 or 7 years. But they were still beaten by about 7, 8 points. Like so,
And they were only beaten by 4 points, weren't they? 4
You're
points
looking
they were
at
only
me
beaten
like
by.
I watched the thing.
it was a terrible decision, right? They've
You were
brought
only
in a
beaten
team-
by 4 points. He
They
gave
brought-
a penalty for a challenge on the sideline. It's crazy.
They've brought in a thing, right, in hurling.
How does that make sense?
Because right over the last couple of years in hurling, when people are in at the goal, like they're fucking flying at the goal, someone would hack him down.
As you do.
Thomas drinking, I think, is he? Guinness.
I got a nice little Moretti after today, lads. yeah.
Oh, good choice. Good choice.
I have 2 chilling in the fridge now waiting for me after this.
Moretti.
No Heineken.
Ah, well, that's nice too. But like to get rid of this cynical fouling in the hurling and try and reintroduce the goals and all that, they brought in. If you bring someone down and they have a goal scoring chance, you get a yellow card now, but you also get a sin bin like in the rugby, so you're off for 10 minutes, right? But this happened today now in the Clare and Tipperary game. But in the big expanse of the Gaelic grounds down in Limerick, they were on the sidelines and your man took down the Tipperary fella and it must be like 50 yards from the goal. and he gave Emmanuel a sin bin and a yellow card and gave a penalty. And it was nearly closer to the halfway line than it was the penalty spot.
It's COVID. It's all to do with COVID.
No sense whatsoever.
It was mental.
Even the commentators were like, I can't understand why he gave a penalty there, seeing as there's nowhere near to go.
Anyway, the irony of this, lads. Someone said, "Can we talk horses?" And their Twitter name or their YouTube name is Raikkonen fan. So, yeah, fair enough.
That's one thing I can't get on board with now. The Formula One won't be my cup of tea.
What the hell is that?
It's 2 hours of that. That's all it is.
All right, Colin McRae.
Car.
I've got a little advertisement now, actually. I've got tickets to Silverstone for the Saturday, general admission tickets. 3 of them. I can't go because of COVID. Anyone wants to purchase them from me, give me a shout. I'll give you a very good deal because I just need to get rid of them now. And they weren't cheap.
More than face value. Like.
When you go to Silverstone, when you do actually go to Silverstone to watch the Grand Prix, do you wear like...
Oh, he's draped the Union Jack or Lewis Hamilton across his forward.
Do you wear a Ferrari jacket, a McLaren t-shirt, a fucking
Jesus.
Jordan hat, and everything else in between?
And a box of Benson and Hedges.
Just a bit of everything, like, you know? You don't want to miss out on anybody.
Exactly. Cover all bases.
Mercedes pants. Drinking Red Bull.
Are you Godolphin or Coolmore?
Oh, Coolmore.
This is a new game. This suddenly came up in a new game.
Very good.
Frankie or Oisin?
What is this? Like 10 quick fire questions?
Yeah.
Yes.
Answer.
God, that's a hard one, actually, isn't it?
No, it's not.
Frankie.
What?
Oh my God. Aidan O'Brien or John Gosden?
Aidan
O'Brien.
Interesting.
I want to play.
Rich Ritchie or Cheveley Park?
Richie.
You can't beat those suits and those sunglasses.
Willie Mullins or Big Gordo? Love Big Gordo.
Willie's mine.
I actually can't wait for Big Gordo to come back.
I miss Big Gordo.
He's going to save his stable.
Outdoor stables. New win thing. All right, Tom. Tom is installing outdoor stables.
How many winners has Denise Foster had?
2.
That's not many.
I don't know. No idea. That's something Tom would know.
I'll find out for you pretty easily. I
think. Told you to find out.
Oh, I have a good one, Tom.
Jesus.
I have a good one.
Go on.
You've definitely taken your tablets today. You're very hyper.
This is for both of you. Honeysuckle or Schone Aussicht?
Shauna, of course.
Shauna Suckle. It's like wearing Tom's half jersey.
Yeah. The honeysuckle colours with the other hat.
Tom's had to give me an unbelievable printout of honeysuckle pint today. So,
Shauna or Goshen? Shauna. Goshen.
He'll see a fence next season and die. God love him. Imagine him over a fence. Good Lord.
He needs to go back to school.
CrossFit or golf?
CrossFit.
You absolute wank. 2 minutes ago, Dave texted me there about an hour ago, declaring his love for the game of golf.
I actually do really like it. It's such a good game. You got to start playing, Tom.
Tom, you do.
What is wrong with you two?
Speaking of golf,
I also was talking to Gavin Lynch, and he's going to ring Andrew and give out to him for not training for the cycle.
Because I'm too busy playing golf. Too busy. I'm just going to tell Gavin that Andrew's not training.
So I can't say that anymore, Gavin, because he snapped at me the other day. He said, well, he won't snap at me.
Can't snap at Gavin. Gavin scares me.
20. Denise Foster's had 32 winners since March.
Oh my good fuck.
35. Gordon has
32.
that. Gordon has that in a week.
That's not good.
5 winners out of 100 runners in April.
16 of them are over in Perth, I'd say.
Perth and Kelso.
Oh my God. Bryson or Koepka?
Koepka. Absolutely.
This is a good game.
I like this game. Saying that though, I do mimic my driving off Bryson because it does work. as you seen the other day.
I wonder who Kubo prefers from Pentland Hills and Saldier.
Oh God.
Oh, and speaking of golf, it is 100% confirmed now. Everything is in place for the Finish Line Golf Day in Waterford Castle on Friday, August 20th. So it's a 4-ball scramble. As of now, it's a scramble. It's 160 per team, so that's 40 per head. But after that, we're having a big sit-down dinner. Your dinner is included, your main course is included, where we'll be giving out all the prizes for closest to the pin, longest drive, first, second team so far, probably third team as well. Then there will be
stressed.
You're not getting that. Then there will be individual prizes.
Jesus.
As well. The prizes are so far. Waterford Castle are giving us prizes. From Tom and Pimlico, it's the first or second team will get a visit to Hemmead Bramhead Yard, and first or second again will be an all-expenses paid trip to the Punchestown Festival next year.
€50 betting voucher.
€50 betting voucher. What?
Yeah, I'll give a €50 voucher.
€50 betting voucher for. We'll figure out what else. There'll be a load of other things. So,
how many teams are we expecting, Andrew?
There is a limited space of 15 teams, but I might be able to squeeze in one or two more. So I think there's 4 taken up already. So I didn't even start it out yet. I'm waiting for the poster to come through to start
I
actually.
have another one for you then. Is that included in that?
Well, that's 5. And that's not including us.
So 6.
6. That's not including us.
How many is that? 6 4 is 24.
Huh?
You said 6 teams. 6 teams of 4 is
Yeah.
24.
Yeah.
So
good, solid maths.
Yeah. We can only have like 12 or 13 teams though, can we?
15.
Okay, well sure.
I can squeeze someone on Twitter today and prices, or Facebook, and prices of horses and costs, and the maths was just way off, lads. So
you showed me that. But yeah, it's if you want to get involved.
Gavin Kenny, is there much room left at golf? Yes. We're just talking about
we're
now
talking
that
about right now.
space is left.
If you want to play, look, this is just a proper day. We're not making any money out of this or anything. If people are going, oh, you're only doing it for this, we're not making any money out of it. Everything is just covering the cost of the day. The €40 per head covers the round and your dinner afterwards, and you get a chance to win the prizes. If you want to enter, send the whole team, get your whole team together first. Then you can send the entry fee to our PayPal account, the Finish Line 2017 at gmail.com. If you don't have PayPal, just DM the Finish Line on Twitter or something, and we sort out another way. And then once you have that done, send an email to the Finish Line 2017 at gmail.com. It's the same address with your team, the 4 names of your players, and the name of your team. And the week before, I will be sending out all the tea times and the time everyone's sitting down for dinner, and so on and so forth. But I'm getting the poster done up for all social media, so all the information will be on that in the next few days. And that's that done.
It's going to be a good day out, though. Bit of crack with all of us.
Yes, and we will be staying around for a few pints afterwards as well.
Yep. Few pints.
A few pints of the lovely black stuff. And Waterford Castle is an unbelievable golf course.
Yeah, it's lovely out there, yeah.
You actually have to get a ferry over.
Ferry.
I said ferry.
About a ferry liquid
over. Ferry liquid over. To the island. It's an actual island.
Yeah, it's lovely. It is.
Yeah, so I will just rewind this back and I'm not saying it all over again. All the information is there, but again, I will be putting up the official poster on all the social medias opening the next 2 or 3 days. We're all playing. Gav Lynch is coming down. I still have to text him.
By the looks of it, the teams are going to be all taken. So once you
look, this is going to
get some money
go
and
quick.
you're in there, you know.
It's going to go quick. Yeah, there's people. This is going to set up quickly. It's going to be good crack. It's going to be done. It's going to be done as professionally as it can be, and as fun as it can be. So, look, it's going to be a good day. We're all going to be there. A few faces that you might know will be there as well. And look, we'll have a crack after as well. Speaking of having a crack on a day, myself and Tom went to the races today to see the beloved Schone Aussicht. run her heart out on ground she didn't fancy whatsoever, and she still finished second. Tom, what do we make of Schone, and what is the plan going forward? Take it away.
Yeah, I thought she ran a blinder, considering I think Tremore's a tight track, and on good ground and 2 miles, I just don't think it suited her. So I think, you know, if she's going to run on good ground, she probably wants a bit further, or she wants a more galloping track than that on better ground. But she still stayed on to finish second. She was up size jumped the last. So yeah, I thought she ran an absolute blinder again, and yeah, we'll see how she is tomorrow regarding plans going forward. We might have a look at what there is at Galway, maybe, or what there is in the next few weeks. We'll chat to Henry and see what he thinks. So, all good though. Really exciting going forward with her, because she showed that was the weights in that race today essentially made it a 0 to 120 handicap. So she showed she could run off of 116, which is brilliant. So that gives us lots and lots of options.
And I seen Tom getting very giddy when she jumped the second last today.
Oh, we gave it large. I was hoping
like there was
the program was going. And yeah.
There was 3 races before us, and I think only in the first race there was someone shouting. The rest of the other races there was no noise whatsoever.
Just silence.
By God, did we make up for it?
Yeah. We mildly embarrassed ourselves, but it was all worth it.
Look, it'd be worse when the homecoming party is in the August festival, when hopefully all the owners will be there. A good 20 of us, absolutely tearing the place down.
I might make myself available for that day.
Oh, that's just very nice of you. You always seem to be busy these days.
I was watching Clare and Tipperary.
Clare and Tipperary over Schone.
GA season.
Get your priorities.
Big deal now.
No, it's not.
It is. To me, it is anyway.
You should go off for the 2 Johnnies now and start your GA podcast.
Who?
The 2 Johnnies.
He has no idea.
Okay.
This is the only podcast I listen to, Tom. This is the most important podcast.
The 2 Johnnies are on telly.
Sponsored by Hollywood Bets.
Well played. See, I need to attempt to do that. Hollywood Bets. Which we will be.
It's on the other side.
Oh dear.
We might have had a 1 or 2 out on the racetrack as well, so I'm blaming that. Just sort that out.
that was a good day. She ran an absolute blinder, so really happy with that.
Yeah, I was so disappointed when she crossed the line. Then the further I got over her, I was kind of proud. It was like a proud daddy moment.
My mother texted me, did I win money? Like, she literally doesn't care as long as she wins money. That's literally all she, because I told her, a horse is running tomorrow. Put a bet on for me, I'll give you the money. But then she don't want to give me the money. She wants to win money, so she don't have to give me the money. Well, did I win? No. Oh. Did you win? Well, if you didn't win, I didn't win. Oh, okay.
But so I have to get a mother.
So I have to give you the money tomorrow. Yes. Oh.
What
are you gonna do with that?
Should leave her off.
That's mothers and family members. Siobhan's mom for Cheltenham basically has a no-lose betting account with me, because she either wins or I don't take any money off her. So it's risk-free bets. It's fantastic. I'd love one of those accounts.
How do I get part of that offer?
Yeah, no chance. Family members only.
Wonder can I marry into the family?
No. No, and no.
Solid no.
And any other news before we go to the racing? Where's we at? Oh, myself and himself are in Dundalk again. Again.
We have
been there. We've never been there. For Ladies' Day on the 12th Monday week. We will be doing a bit of work for Hollywood Bets and giving away some stuff on the day. So if you think there's 500 going, if you're going up, come over and
I'm actually looking forward to that. It's technically an off day of work for me, but we're working for Hollywood Bets. So, but that's a day away.
It is.
And like I said last week, haven't been in a hotel since Punchdown 2019, and there you go.
And you get to go to a race course. As well.
Gonna have breakfast in a hotel for the first time in over 2 years.
Can I do what I always do in the hotel and wake you up like 7:30?
You're going to anyway, so it's all the one.
Good.
Talking of hotels, and maybe Schone and a couple of other horses. I tell you what I've done tonight. Came home and booked my hotel for Galway. I'm very excited. Very excited.
Did you
Did
pick?
it cost you €1 million?
Yes.
Yeah.
I said to
Enjoy
Siobhan
that.
we should go, so I had to dangle a carrot of a 5-star hotel in front of us. So, yeah.
I thought I was just dangling something else.
Jesus Christ.
Oh,
5-star hotels.
Pimlico is going well.
No.
Friends with Henners. Drinking Moretti.
Hey, we went out to Henners on Saturday as well.
Everything's coming up Tom Rain, isn't it? Fucking hell.
He's going up, Tommy.
Stuck on this for you two as well. Jesus Christ.
Oh, living the life. Oh, look who's back.
Here's Cup Dawn.
Dawn. Oh, Dawn. Good luck to you.
It's mad the way it's mad the way it just changes as the months go on. Like about now, it's Breeders' Cup Anti-Post King. In February, it's Cheltenham Anti-Post King. Before around October, he's King George Anti-Post King. King of fucking dog shite.
And still no winners.
0 winners. Yeah, fucking dope.
Talking of winners, we had a good weekend, lads.
Oh, we had an absolute clean sweep on the podcast this week.
If I had to listen to Andrew about Alpinista, I would have got the 5 of them up in the queue. I thought Mr. Angel was disappointing. Alpinista boosted Love's form. Love's useless though. Don't ever back Love. She's terrible. Is that right, Tom?
My God,
No,
let it go, man.
Like soft ground. That's all I've ever said about Love.
Her form's useless. Never bet a horse that ever won another race after.
She just doesn't like soft ground. That's factual.
Let it go.
Let it go.
And I tell you one thing. I tell you one thing. Two of you going to start.
And he's
gonna have
off.
to start listening to me
About what?
Aidan O'Brien horses when he only has one of them entering in a race. I keep telling you, when you only have one.
When you
entered in a
start
race,
listening to me about other horses, then I might start listening.
when you only have one of them entered in a race, there's a reason for that. It's like Love last year in 1,000 guineas. That horse is a superstar. I'll tell you, back against the match, don't parallel the next time again.
He's not going to win the Arc.
Never mind the Arc. He's gonna.
You just backed him for the Arc.
I'm back for the Arc, but never mind that because he's gonna spank Palace Pier out of the way first in the Sussex Stakes.
Yeah, I can see that happening. Palace Pier to me now looks very slow. Not very slow, but slow for a mile.
And all I'm seeing since Saturday is excuses for Mishrif and a Dave. And all I saw last week leading up to Saturday in the Coral Eclipse was how a Dave and Mishrif are going to beat. It's going to be like Love all over again. He's just not going to get the plaudits. And there was a few people said the French 3-year-old form is Puck. I'm going back Mishrif.
I cannot wait for the jump season. You just doubt everything. I'm going to do this every week.
St. Mark's Basilica is a superstar.
Jesus Christ almighty. This is what happens when he follows the horse and it wins.
That's all I have to say about that. I didn't even say anything in the podcast on Wednesday. I just said I'm going to leave him do the talking like Love did it.
What would happen now if you lost?
But sure, he didn't lose.
What have you done?
There was never in doubt.
Would you be eating humble pie?
Nope.
See?
Because there was never in doubt.
See? Tom's gone very quick. He couldn't give a shit.
It's flat stuff. It just doesn't get me excited, lads.
No, it doesn't. Look, he did. We start from the start. The ones we went through. Which one was this now? We will. You won this one.
Yeah, I think Tom put him up.
And Tom did as well. Red Verdon.
It was good. Good ride by Ryan Moore. He sat off kind of a muddling pace, and then Frankie went up. You actually said Frankie might mess this up on Mildenberger, and I think he did because he went forward and then went back and all that. But it was a good ride by Ryan Moore.
Yeah,
for a horse that sometimes doesn't put it all in. So
won it very well as well.
Yeah, I know. I thought it was very good.
Yeah,
you just paused. You just stopped talking. I was impressed with him, and I thought he went off a crazy price. He He drifted from when the betting opened and the declarations were in all the way out to like 8s, I think. So, yeah, really good price, and yeah, he did well.
Move on. Let's go. Galastics. Who won this? You, King Glen.
Yeah, we both said that he was probably the one to be on. John Leaper, I just don't know what to make of it.
He's useless. Bar St. Mark's Basilica, the rest of them are absolutely chronic.
He didn't pull her on.
He just shit. He didn't do anything.
He just didn't find that off the bridle or anything. But yeah, you can Glenn's. He's a right good old timer, isn't he?
He's 8-year-old. He seems to be better than ever.
He seems better than ever this year, anyway. Yeah,
giving that kind of weight away and giving him a beating like that.
Yeah, there might be a Group 2 in him.
I wouldn't put it past him. Tom, what'd you make of John Leaper?
Yeah.
What next for him?
Who, John Leaper?
Yeah.
I don't know. Back in, I don't know what races. I'm crap at that on the flat, but back into 3-year-old company anyway, definitely. I don't think the 3-year-olds are a good crop. Obviously, St. Mark's Basilica has smashed that against Mishrip and Adabe. But apart from him, I don't think they're overly fantastic. Yeah, back into 3-year-old company, and then we'll see what happens. But you can Glen is some dude of horse, isn't he? 8-year-old, and to be running this season, he's achieved the 2 highest RPRs of his life, and by some way as well, of 119. It's phenomenal stuff. I'd actually start looking at globetrotting a bit with him now. I think some of those Group 2s, maybe even Group 1s, aren't the strongest.
What's that Group 1 in Canada every year?
Woodbine International.
That one.
Yeah, it tends to be soft ground as well. So
what's the David Lonigan or Lordigan? His horse used to always running it. What's his name? The white with the blue. He was a grey horse, was he? I can't remember his name. Someone might think his name.
David Menchier's horse.
That could be him.
Thundering Blue.
That's him.
That's him. Yeah.
That's him. I think he used to run that.
Flat knowledge coming out there, I tell you. Yeah, I'd do something like that with you, Glenn. Why not? He's winning loads of money. Spend it. Go and try and win a massive pot.
Exactly. Why the hell not?
There's loads of random little Group 3s and Group 2s over in France as well that are run on soft ground. I'm sure he'd win 1 or 2 of them.
Yeah, I'd be backing him anywhere he goes next anyway. Where next? The Coral Charge. Came from the back.
I thought I was very clever a couple out in this.
I thought he was. Go on. Sorry.
Yeah, Arecibo was absolutely cantering, and I just thought it was how far he hit the front. He took a length out of them, and I was like, happy days. He went from 7-1 out to 8-1. I heard on other podcasts people saying, "Oh, he'll never run to that level again," and all this rubbish. And I was so glad I stuck with my guns. Couldn't believe he drifted so much, and then bang, done on the line.
I felt bad for Tom for about half a second, and then I just could not care less.
And I realized, I backed him.
Because when he went the length ahead, I was like, came from that, got no cover. I was like, this just could not be going any more perfectly now, because the horse has gone ahead, so he's something to aim at. Because if came from the dark had gone to the front a little earlier, he would have lost, because he just gives up. And I tell you, it was an unbelievable ride from Tom Marcon, because he didn't use the whip once.
Yeah, do you know, I was just going to say that when you stopped. It was when Arecibo hit the front, you could see Tom Marcon just pushing him and pushing him and pushing him. And he literally was going, and then he grabbed him back together and just had a tight hold of him. I was like, this fella's going to win.
Literally, like I'm after saying, he needs his head dropped on the line, and that's exactly what he did. And to be fair to Tom, when they were talking to him in the interview, he said, Holly told me yesterday evening how to ride him. You can't whip him. You whip him, he'll stop racing for you. And
something else going on in my head when you say that.
Just behave now. Stop it.
I wonder when she told him that.
There you go.
Wow.
So do you know the way you're riding tomorrow? Yeah. Oh, sorry, not that.
He's a good horse. He's a good horse. Another horse, as he's getting older, is probably becoming a lot better than he was as a younger horse.
But with RC, he's very consistent this year. Really consistent. So.
With RC1 now, I didn't give him any chance, but take it back. What I said about him, I think the faster they go, I think in a more in a higher level race, I think he could win one of them because they're going to go faster. He'll get a good toe into it, and he won't be in front as long.
He deserves a big win now after being second in that and being second in the Group 1 at Ascot as well. So I'm sure he'll win his race.
No, he will for sure.
I would throw him back into a Group 1. Just the way he travelled, he hit the front, he took a length out of them, and like it wasn't really Spencer's fault. He just kind of ended up there. He was travelling so well, and then he's just got done by Came From the Dark. He's a very good horse on his day. So yeah, I would throw him back into a Group 1, a Group 1 somewhere. I was saying that I thought Spencer would ride him close to the pace than he did at Ascot, and he did. And I think that's the way to go next time. You'll get a lot longer. He's a horse that travels so well. You get a lot longer to plan your route, especially if you're not as far back. So,
the Nunthorpe at York might suit him.
Yeah. I'd be following him again into a Group 1 again. I know he's been beaten now in a Group 3, but it doesn't really tell the whole story, does it? So, Robert Cowlett is some trainer sprinters though. Just to say,
he's unreal,
unbelievable,
and he's
improved that horse like 20 pounds from David O'Mara, which David O'Mara is a very good trainer. It's a really that's a hell of a performance to do. So
he's a tailor-made Spencer horse as well.
Yeah.
St. Mark's. You have a potent turn of foot like that. It's just a weapon. That's
okay. That's enough for that. Move on.
Just too much to handle. Mishriff got tired because he got ran out of second. I'd say he'll be a better horse next time. But if they meet again, there's only going to be one winner.
Yeah, he looked very, very. He looked like a proper Group 1 horse. Yeah, I'd fancy him wherever he goes now. If he goes for what's the race of Goodwood?
It'll either be the Sussex Stakes or the Juddmonte at the York Festival.
I think he'd beat whatever he meets there.
And we might get to see him at the Irish Champion Stakes at Leopardstown if we go up.
I know, so sure the Pikachu variant be taken hold by me.
Oh yeah.
St. Mark's, in fairness, lads, I know I put up Mishriff. I was tossing and turning between the two, but I lent with Mishriff. St. Mark's Pacific was class. I thought he was really, really good. I know he was getting £8, but still he's only a 3-year-old against Mishriff and Adaib, who are two high class, very, very high class horses who are rated 125 and 122. Like that takes some doing on the flat. And he's absolutely put them to bed. So yeah, I mean, I know Mishriff had been off 98 days, but I struggle to believe he wasn't fit, being trained by John Gosden going into Group 1. So yeah, it's tough for him where they go now. I'd probably go Globetrotting again. And for St. Mark's, yeah, wherever they go, you wouldn't want to take him on, especially if they went back into 3-year-old only company, or if they ran against the older horses with that massive allowance.
It'll be us. He'll say it's us again.
Yeah, 100% us. But what do you know what?
It is us.
It's not us.
I have no idea. Am I back now?
Oh, okay.
Am I back now?
It could be us. This time it could be us, but I don't know if it is.
Am I back?
That face looks so wrong.
Am I back?
The time is still going, so surely all right.
Let's ask people that are watching. Can you see Tom? Or can you see... Is Tom moving, should I say? Or is it for screen? Oh, he's back.
I'm doing a dance just to see if you could see me.
No. Wait, just the end of it there we did.
I've seen that part.
Yeah. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I'd say there's some crack in nightclubs.
Wait until we get in a nightclub. He's some crack.
It's my birthday. It's
the new thing now. We're live.
Don't ever do that again.
I can't wait to go out. It's gonna be some crap. Like imagine meeting up with everyone after Punchestown, that like a few viewers and stuff, and it's gonna be so much fun. Bring it on.
Straight down to that. What's the pub called? You can always remember the name of the pub. What's the pub we always go to Punchestown? In Nice.
There's two of them that are good that are like opposite each other. What's it called?
Hazes.
Yes. Yeah, that's one of them.
That's where we go.
Hazes.
What are we talking about? St. Mark. Yeah. Don't impress me with him. I thought he looked beat about 2 furlongs out. Ryan gave him a little squeeze and he just went like a Formula 1 car.
It's actually a good interview by Ryan because Matt Chapman asked him about that and he said like he's up against 2 proper streetwise older horses. They were going to get him off the bridle at some stage. They got him off the bridle. He's like, okay. And then he done his usual little sprinty away thing.
Sprinty away thing.
Job done.
It's very technical.
This is what it is though, isn't it? That turn of foot is just...
His form got franked as well today.
Zooms.
I think the fella that was 5 lengths behind him last time won today in France.
And wonderful tonight's form got well and truly franked by the good old Broom. Finally won a Group 1. I was delighted for him. I like that horse.
He's a good solid front
He's
runner.
tough out like.
He is. He deserved that now.
And I tell you, it was a good price today.
Was he
5
3?
to 1 this morning.
Was he? Did you back him?
I did.
3s?
4 to 1.
No, nice.
Yeah.
Very good. Yeah, he was good, wasn't he?
He was. He's tough. Good ride by Colin Keane as well. Random that he was over there riding him, but there you go.
Yeah, I thought he gave him a sign of times to come.
Yes, very much so.
One might expect. But yeah, I thought he gave him a brilliant ride, to be fair.
When you say random that he's over there, but like if they thought he had a right good chance, would you not? Yeah, win a few pound over in France.
Yeah, but they think you think they'd use your man. What's it?
It's Mendizabel.
Yeah,
you think they'd use him though.
Same
but
marks?
As Tom said, this is a sign of things to come, and I think I could see it next year.
Sign of a good horse as well. St. Mark's has won 4 Group 1s and 3 different jockeys, so he's
ride.
He's an easy ride, and he's not a madman. Even though he gives the old tailor swish every now and again,
makes him go faster. It's like propeller.
Here's one for you as well, lads. Right? Don't rule out. I put him up last year at 33s in the Arc. Don't rule out Gold Trip by the time we get to the Arc.
He ran well today. He ran well today. Yeah.
He ran well today. People will look at his form figures and he'll have been running in France and he'll be 33 to 1 again, and don't rule him out.
Is that rain?
Yeah, I was just listening to it there. I was like, what the hell? This is the middle of June. Like.
It's very heavy. Feels like it's going. It
middle
sounds
of
like
July.
It's going through the window.
June? What is it? July.
It's the 4th of July.
Ah,
Happy
Independence Day to our one American viewer.
Did you not see the flags and the burgers today at the races and the American
that only dawned on me when I went up the stand. It's like, yes, 4th of July. I was thinking, why the hell is our American flag and we're in Ireland?
That Moretti looks lovely, Tom.
It does, don't it?
Such a good beer. I only discovered it like a few months ago.
Did you ever have it in draft? Did you have points of it in the pub?
Yeah.
It's really
not
nice.
as good.
Oh, it is, Tom.
Controversial.
It is now. It is. You know, it's another lovely beer now. Peroni. And you know where that's made, Tom?
Italia! Italia!
Come on!
I knew you must be winding me up there. I knew that's where that was going.
You played that well. Proud of you.
Peroni's horrible, so I knew that was a joke.
Oh, it's better than caroling.
I was just going to say, I was trying to think of an English beer.
When's the other semi-final
then? Tuesday and Wednesday.
No, Tuesday will be grand. We might have some technical difficulties next Sunday.
Well, I'm going to the pub on Sunday, so I'm taking
we won't be here next Sunday because we are European final is on at 8 o'clock, and we're going to be watching it.
And you can't bear listening to me when England win. That's the truth of it now.
Oh, I have something lined up now for Wednesday week.
He actually does.
Oh, this is going to just needs all the stars to line and all the pasta sheets to just go that way.
I want my money from Italy, so they better win.
Italia.
I've got Italy back, so I'm in a win-win situation here, I think.
What they tell you about that Patrick Schick fella as well, that he'd score again and he'd win the Golden Boot. And they're out now, but he scored again. He's 5 goals now.
Immobile will score a hat-trick in the next match.
Nah, he is that sewn up now. It's always someone random, Tom, isn't it, that wins the Golden Boot in these things?
Yeah, it is, Dave. I just all the ones that have just like won it in the last few years, they just come to my head so easily, and they were so random. Fucking At least I'm honest. I ain't got a clue.
Right, who named the last Golden Boot winner of the Euros?
It was actually Ronaldo. They won the Euros.
Oh yeah, random. Yeah, really random that.
I think he scored 8 penalties. James
Rodriguez.
James Rodriguez. Huh?
Yes.
No, it's in extra time and penalties.
Penalty shootouts. Penalty shootouts, no.
Penalty shootouts, no. Extra time does.
Extra time does.
Extra time does.
Penalty shootouts. It's a goal, isn't it?
No, it's not.
Technically,
the technicalities behind that. And if it was like 2 or 3 people on the same amount of goals and they couldn't split the assists, they cut your stake in however many you have.
Do they count penalties then?
No, they will go to assists and then.
How many times you hit the post?
No, they will just be like. I remember I had Torres back many years ago when Spain won it, and there was 6 of them all on the same goals and assists, and we only got a sixth of what the price was.
Oh, that's hard.
I think I had them at like 33s, and I got like 6s. I was cracking.
Before we go to the last race, did you see the state of the penalties in the Spain match?
The Switzerland ones, they were poor.
They were terrible. Anyway, last race we covered on the weekend was the Lancashire Oaks, where Alpinista.
Good shout from Andrew here.
Just wins.
Yeah, it was a good shout. Your favourite jockey, Luke Morris?
Yeah, absolutely love him. Absolutely adore
jumping up and down.
Luke Morris on his bouncy castle.
Very similar to Adam Kirby, isn't it? Same kind of style.
Yeah, but one is better than a lot better than the other.
Kirby's good now, yeah.
One is a lot better than the other. Yeah. I just don't get it.
Yeah, well,
I don't care how it makes the horse go forward. Because you're bouncing on, that's surely stopping their momentum.
She's a go faster stripe on her face anyway. She's a big white blaze. So.
She's a white blaze with a grey body.
She's a lovely horse.
She is. I suppose you don't like her.
I don't have nothing against her. Just love batter, that's all.
Yeah, you just have a hatred for anything.
I would imagine she's a bad horse because love beat her and love is terrible.
That was a bad Lancashire Oaks, let's be honest with you. Bad group too.
Terrible race. Not surprised she won it. It's just an awful race. That right, Tom?
Yeah, awful race on soft ground. So she probably would have beaten Love on soft ground because Love doesn't like soft ground.
Love's
Love's a very good horse on good ground. As I've said many a time. I put up Mystery Angel for this, and she's just so tough. That's 13 runs now, and she's been in the first 3 on 9 of those, and the other one she's beaten 4th, 4th, and 5th. She's such a tough little girl, and I'd love to see her get her head in front in a group race. She's already won a listed race, all right, but it'd be nice to see her win a group race. She really deserves one. But Alpinista was good, in fairness. I don't really know what the form is like.
It's shite, Love. She got beat by Love. Shite,
yeah, no, the second's not that great. I thought the third, Cabaletta, was travelling very, very well.
Agree. Second's terrible.
So easy, wide, yeah.
Second's terrible. Mystery Angel didn't run a race. Yeah, awful. I'd like to see Snowfall now soon again. See if that Oaks form holds up.
Yeah, where it was just
seen if she won by
70 million lengths.
Yeah, there was 2 races going on. So who knows?
Just a quick word on my my nap was a non-runner or didn't get declared. Surprise, surprise. So Zahi has 2 entries next week. Fairy House on Wednesday and Leopardstown on Thursday. So keep an eye out for him. Still very, very keen on him.
And the funny that I was joking about if what's your man, the little Hobbit fella?
Michael Lee.
That's him. Michael Lee.
I was going to say Dobby.
Michael D. Higgins, if you watch the finishing line, he'd have the crack but get no winners. And then we got the winners of all the races.
We did.
It was a good week.
Where's this going?
No, I'm just saying. It's quite ironic, would you say?
Yeah, we did well this week. Someone just said, "What's the horse, Tom?" It's called Zahee. Zahee. John McDonald horse.
You will find it in the non-runner column.
Yeah, there's no point in even writing it down. You probably won't run till November.
Oh, brilliant.
And
then win a grade 2 at the open meeting at Cheltenham.
I was just going to say, can we start this again? Make good this last one.
That was so class.
I can't wait to see Mako now. Mako has placed my heart now.
Remember, he won it so easy, and Tom didn't back him that day.
Yeah, we all did. Everyone did back
I was
Tom.
like, he's definitely going to win, and Tom didn't back him. And then
I got my money out of that horse, and I said, "Thank you very much, pal. I'll take that."
I got really excited there talking about jumps. How long do we have to wait? Another 2 months?
What do we have? We've
got yeah, but that's only 2 races.
And then we have Listowel, Kerry National.
Yeah, good record.
And then Down Royal is around.
That's not till October.
Sure. It's not far away.
And then Cheltenham October meeting.
3 months.
November meeting at Cheltenham.
Every goddamn Saturday and Sunday from October.
It's actually not long away when you think about it. It's not like
October's 3 months away. So
nah, it's 3 months too long on the flat.
National Hunting Horses are coming back into training now in the next couple of weeks.
We saw some of the superstars out in the old paddocks in the Bromheads, looking big as bulls.
By the time the ledger comes around and all that, like you're nearly getting into the job.
That's the first Cheltenham meeting, I think. And that always around the day. Yeah.
So it's not far away.
I stood there and watched the ledger before they put it on the big screen, and everyone's like, "Fuck, are we watching this?
Can we not watch the replay of the last race?"
No one cares.
Oh, no one does. But the one race that I actually do like in flat is actually the Arc. I like the Arc weekend.
Arc weekend is good.
I like the Arc weekend.
Yeah, we had a good weekend the last time. We backed a few winners, had a few points.
That's good. And Royal Ascot is good because you can go there and have a few drinks, and it's a really enjoyable day out. And it's
always about alcohol with you, Tom, isn't it?
Yeah, well, for the flat racing, it kind of is. Yeah,
I can see his point. It makes it look better.
It's enjoyable. You put on a nice suit, you have a few glasses of champagne, chat shit. It's brilliant.
Stop trying to take on the horses that are going to win.
And then you're like, oh, there's a horse. Oh, fantastic.
Oh, look at him. He's fast. Where's the jumps?
I don't even... Some of the horses, I don't get how you don't like them because they're just lovely horses.
Who?
Like St. Mark's Basilica is a lovely horse.
What the fuck am I saying? Why did I say I don't like St. Mark's Basilica?
You're in love with Monkfish because he's such a good-looking horse.
Monkfish is a big, beautiful, chestnut-looking bastard.
He's a big, stupid bastard the way he even finished the last season. He want to get his head screwed on while he's out in the field there.
No, don't worry about that. He'll have a summer on his back now. He'll be grand. Lads, I cannot wait for next season's Gold Cup. What a race that's going to be.
Poor old Sean for Cheltenham next year.
Poor old Sean is walking into the stable there this evening past Envoy going, I'm like you now, I didn't win.
Now I know you're so miserable.
Welcome to your world. Miserable all the time.
I suppose you can stay in your stable with me tonight.
I can't wait.
No way. You head over there with Harvey.
The only thing is going to bring him back to life is a goat.
He's seen Harvey and he started giving out to Harvey.
I think I have a goat for you as well, Tom.
What? He's getting
I've explained this. I've changed my mind. I'm doing a good thing for charity. Instead of getting a goat to keep some of the horses company if they're ever on their own, I'm going to get a rescue pony from one of the rescue centres that have been abandoned. How nice is that of me?
Very charitable. Don't worry about the goats that have been abandoned. Just they don't matter.
Goats aren't my jam. I'm into horses, to be honest. So
I think goats are anybody's jam. They just do their own thing, but they do need homes. Like,
yeah, they do their own thing when they piss off on you down the bloody road somewhere. I'm not having that.
See, they won't do that if there's another goat there. So if you got two goats, you'd be fine.
Ooh,
no chance. No, I'm going to get a rescue pony out of one of the rescue centres that's been abandoned. I think that'd be really nice thing too.
It's because it won't cost you a penny.
Correct.
I still think you should get a goat.
It's literally like adopting a horse, but they pay you to take it. It's great financial plan.
Dream of the goat.
I'll tell you what.
It comes true.
We get a goat.
Yeah, wouldn't you get a goat? I've seen Andrew's front garden the other day. Plenty big enough for a goat.
And we'll just throw it up in Wexford somewhere.
Yeah, like we said
along. Are these mics on?
Like you said all along, if it's dropped at your doorstep and it's just there, you're not going to get rid of it. Like,
I'm getting electric gates for precisely that reason.
If we buy a goat and give it to Chiffon for an early wedding present. You cannot get rid of it. See? Sorted.
No.
Wedding present, the day out at the goat farm.
Oh, good times. We have a mini Chetna Festival preview right now.
No, I can't believe it's that time already. I'm shocked at that now.
Oh, 50. Sure. I think we spent like 10 minutes talking about horses.
No, we spent the first 20 minutes talking about God knows what other than horses.
Bit of golf. Bit of everything.
St. Mark's Basilica, though.
Take me to church. They should play that when he comes into the parade.
It's an impressive place as well if you've never been there.
Where is it?
It's in the Vatican.
That's its own country, isn't it?
Yep.
That's weird.
Yes, it's a country in itself. It's not in another country. Or is it a city? Damn, it's only a city. No, the Vatican is a country, isn't it? Oh,
yeah.
God.
We literally just said that.
I just said
it's a country of its own accord, but it's in Rome.
Yeah, it's a country in a... But yeah, it makes no sense.
It's not in fucking Italy anyway.
It's in Rome.
Hey, you missed the chance there.
Yeah, that's what I was getting at.
No, that's where football is going to.
It's going to Rome. It's going to Rome. It's going football's going to Rome.
Yeah, England took a little side tour there. They actually played in the Stadio Olimpico the other day.
Nice little weekend away.
Yeah.
They wanted to feel like what it'd be to be in an actual football stadium where the World Cup will be staying for the next 4 years. European Cup, should I say.
Rome's a nice spot. I was there twice.
All right, Mr. fucking well-travelled.
2 different women.
Jesus. In the
same
night?
No.
Same night, no?
Just 2 different holidays with different women to Rome.
Did you walk around and go, oh yeah, I was here before?
Yeah, to be honest, I did. Yeah.
With the lads, yeah, with the lads.
When I brought girl A here, she didn't bitch as much as you.
To be honest, Tom, you have to be honest.
So you lied every second of the...
We'll go this place because the pizza was nice there the last time I had someone else here.
With the lads.
Surprising that one didn't last, Dave.
Yeah. What are you going to do?
When was this?
A while ago.
Probably 6 months ago knowing Dave, and he told no one.
No, it was maybe there like 10 years ago and then like 6 years ago.
6 years ago.
Tom Leach said, just get 10 goats and stick them on Tom's doorstep.
Yep.
Jesus. That's the plan.
I was in Paris as well. Ever in Paris?
Yes.
Very expensive.
Very.
It's so good.
Sure, what would you... Very expense is nothing to you, Mr. 5-star Galway Hotel.
G Hotel, actually.
G Hotel.
Yeah. Paris is very, very good, though, but extremely expensive.
It's wicked expensive.
Yeah.
And the Eiffel Tower is very...
tall.
Oh, look at that. A steel spike.
I had to walk up to the second level because somebody wouldn't get in a lift.
Yeah, well, to be honest,
I wouldn't. Horrible.
I wouldn't get in the lift either. I was freaking out.
I did. I went up to the top.
I'm not a big fan of heights now. That's my Everest there.
You go the whole way over there. You have to go to the top.
I got to like the second floor, but I went up the stairs. My God, it's a lot of steps, isn't it?
I went up the elevator. I didn't walk it. I had the brains to use something electric that was meant to bring you up instead of using your legs.
That's St. Mark's Basilica in the Vatican as well. Like
he brings up the...
There's a tour up that. You go up all the steps and you walk across the top of the roof and all that. It's about 900 steps or something. There's a little sign before you go up and everything telling you like if you're not fit you shouldn't do it, and if you have a heart issue you shouldn't do it because once you're going up you can't come back down and it's a long way up. Like
the place in Montenegro has the same thing like that. It's a big up the side of the mountain, up this big lovely hill. Oh, one day I might do it. And
it's like it's only space for one person at a time, so you can't turn around like after 3 steps and go, no, I've had enough of this. Like,
no, thank you. I'm not doing that shit.
Do you know, are you a whole sightseeing man when you go on holidays?
No, my ex-fiance made me do it. Hence, ex-fiance.
I'm show me the beach, show me the bar. I'll see you in a few hours.
No joke.
You got it right,
No.
Andrew.
No fucking joke. I used to have an itinerary ready like 2 weeks before the holiday, and those little stupid holiday books. No offense to Lonely Planet and all those. Again, sponsorship, no problem. They do all those books. You know, they tell you where to go when you go on holidays, all that kind of stuff.
Why the hell would you want to be sponsored by them? You're not even going to do it.
That's not the point. Exactly. But all those little books, like, you go off and buy 3 books from different people, and I'm going here, and there's a little sticker in the book, and that's where we're going there this day. And I'd just be like this. So again, hence ex-fiance.
It sounded like a fucking hoot.
It wasn't at all. I just want to go to a beach or a pool.
You go on holidays
put my shorts on, get sunburnt, and drink some beer. That's all I want to do.
You go on holidays to relax, not go walk a bloody hike that's going to take you all day to do.
I swear.
The furthest I want to walk is from my bedroom down to the kitchen, out to the car, to the beach, have a few pints, back in the car, back up to the house, have a shower, back down to the car, and out for dinner. That's all I want to do.
That's literally all I want to do either. And I haven't never. If anybody wants to bring me on holidays to do that, I'm willing to go.
You should go on. You should go on an all-inclusive holiday to like the Caribbean or somewhere. It's class. You just do not leave the place. You're just in the one resort. That's it. You don't go anywhere.
But that's to me. That's what a holiday is now. Obviously, everybody has different views and all that. Like, but this itinerary thing, and like we're going here, and you know it's on a holiday, right? And I get up at like 5:30 in the morning to like train people and all that. And then your phone is buzzing. I say, why is that ringing at 6 o'clock in the morning? Oh, we're going on a trip. A fucking trip? We're on a fucking trip, like.
Going
on
a
trip
one? On a favorite rocket ship.
There's nothing worse than my mother, when we're on holiday, on a family holiday, wakes us up at like 8 o'clock to put the beach towels down. She beats the Germans. It's like, ma'am, here, you take my beach towel. I'm staying in bed for an hour.
It's the only time you beat the Germans since last week.
Like, I just don't get it.
Got that in there. Somebody just said, just before we go, somebody just said, David wants to be sponsored by a shampoo brand next.
Just head, not shoulders.
I guess it's more actually just shoulders, not head.
Yeah, it's just shoulders.
Shoulders, not head. Yeah.
Oh, good times.
But there you go.
Right, it's like 1,000,000 degrees in here.
I really miss holidays now, and good ones.
Yeah.
You've just made me sad now.
I was meant to go to Montenegro in the height of the lockdown, just to get out of the country. Remember that? You were going to my house and everything.
I'd go to Montenegro with you. Just sit by the pool and have a couple of beers and chill out. And all
no, there's no pool. Just sea everywhere.
Oh, well, sit by the sea. I'm okay with that.
And all you have to do is put your hand up there, and the little waiter comes over to you with a pint, which is literally 1.5 pints of Nick. Is their beer? Oh.
How much is that? Like 150?
135.
We should do a podcast special from there, Andrew.
Yeah. You literally just need to book flights. That's all.
Yeah, I'm there.
We'll be sat at the beach, like in just our little restaurant, or at your in-laws' house. Tom will be in his 5-star resort.
No. There's a 6-star hotel literally around the corner from the house.
6-star.
There you go.
Where you get little flakes of gold in your cappuccino, which are croissant. Not that I've been
that's where you'll find me.
That sounds amazing now, to be honest.
You get flakes of gold on top of your cappuccino, which are croissant and all that stuff, and you're just surrounded by gold everywhere.
I can see you there now. Melting with a cigar. Surely a cigar.
No, it's really hot, but after 2 days, you just get used to it.
Okay, well, we're going to Montenegro anyway, guys, and that's that.
And that's us done for talking points of our
Big
whole
Joe
life.
Dan wants a shout out before we go, and you owe him a mug as well. You still haven't given him a mug.
Yeah.
We're doing the mugs. We're
doing the mugs.
I emailed you.
Stop emailing. He emails it every week. I tell you what, I'll email you when we send it. We don't just go, there's the mug.
Yeah,
they have to be made.
Because they have to be made, we try and wait till in regards to competition. So we're going to make them. We're going to get them probably in the next 10 days.
We have to get them in bulk.
We have about 7 or 8 to do. So it's coming, Dan. Don't worry.
It's not coming home though.
It's going to Rome.
Yes. You're meant to sing there when I went like that.
I'm too tired now.
For fuck's sake. Anyway, we're back on Wednesday. I forgot to look at what's coming up next week. So God only knows what we're going to be previewing. It's been a busy day. We've an excuse. We haven't time after race, so there's an excuse. And we're out in Henry's yesterday doing nothing. Just watching horses run around the place.
Doing nothing. Dave doing nothing was exactly what he was doing because he gets out there with his fancy camera.
Forgot the fucking battery.
He forgot the battery.
Oh my God. Wow.
I was like, all right, battery's charged. Right, take it out this morning. Left it down next to me coffee. I'm going to put that in now after me coffee. Walks out. Yeah, went to look at something. I was like, why is this not turning on? Opened it. No battery.
He also brought it today to use it for the podcast and then went, oh, I can't use that. Forgot the tripod.
No, I could put it on the box behind there, but I was like, could be arse. I'll do it next week. Right, that's us done. We are back Wednesday with another weekend preview, and we won't be back next Sunday because of the Euros, because everybody will literally be watching that and they won't be watching this. Because everyone will be tuning in to watch Italy beat Denmark.
There's people saying about mugs there. If you won a mug in the competition, you gotta email.
Don't be emailing me.
You gotta email.
He deals with him, not
email me or Andrew.
No,
or
not me.
Or
him.
Instagram, and because otherwise we're just going to forget.
Him. Dave O'Keefe 1765492 or something, whatever you are on Twitter.
How did the Irish get on the Euros, lads? They're doing grand. Grealish and Declan Rice are playing well. How'd you like that, Simon? On that note.
Yeah, on that note, again, we are back on Wednesday. We won't be here Sunday because we're watching the Euro final with Italy and Denmark. So, see you on Wednesday. And again, look out for the Golf Day poster and all the information on it because it will go very, very quickly. So again, lads, thanks for watching. Keep liking, subscribing, and keep commenting below on what you thought was the best performance of the weekend and what you're looking forward to next week. And again, we will see you on